folks, SWEGTA, back again. So I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is there's a YouTube user by the name of Eradicating Love who, contrary to his name, has actually been garnering love in the Rockstar Games community. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. I'm kind of making it sound like he's f***ing us. But either way, this person has successfully ported Grand Theft Auto 3 to the Nintendo Switch, which in my opinion is really impressive. As you can tell, I've been playing some Grand Theft Auto 3, and I have Windows 7, and getting it to work on Windows 7 is hell. So I can only imagine the difficulty involved in getting this to be playable on the Nintendo Switch. In my opinion, this is not just impressive, this is something that Rockstar Games should have done a long time ago. You know, if a team of people on a forum on the internet can make this happen, surely Rockstar Games has the resources to do this as well. Okay, so that's all the good news. Now let's get into the bad news. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it in this video. This is gonna happen. Take-Two Interactive, or a representative, a legal representative of Take-Two Interactive, is gonna contact Eradicating Love and have this pulled from the internet. If he fails to comply, they will pursue legal action. Take-Two also has a tendency to send goons. I'm sorry, not goons, private investigators. They have a tendency to send private investigators to people's residence to convince them to comply. There's gonna be some clown in the comment section who's gonna tell me that this is all legal. They can do it. They've looked into the laws and it's totally okay. Wow, okay. You know, that's awesome. Thank you, random internet idiot, for explaining that to me in the comments. For a second, I was actually getting a bit concerned about a giant corporation targeting people. But now that I know that it's legal, well, that's a load off my mind. I don't know if it occurs to you, but there are laws that exist that you would have a problem with. You do know there are places on this planet where you would be prosecuted for the dumbest reasons, right? I despise this mentality, I really do. Because it's not even a matter of arguing a case. It's not even a matter of, hey, does this make sense or is this ethical? To these kind of people, it's a matter of, what does the law say? And upon finding out, they don't question it. They're just like, okay, well that's a rule, so we better abide by it. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, well let's not question that at all. I mean, it's a law. It has to be divine, right? It's not like human beings who made up a bunch of rules could be wrong. So there you go. There's my refutation to this common and equally as stupid argument. So what makes me think that Eradicating Love is going to be contacted by Take-Two Interactive in a short while? Well, for one, it's copyright. That alone is usually enough. Eradicating Love has not just ported the game, but also made a video on how to install the game, and of course provided you with the files necessary to do so. So if you want to play this game on the Nintendo Switch, you have the internet. I'm not going to provide any links, but, you know, you could easily find that for now. But yeah, considering that these files are publicly available for the time being, it's only a matter of time before he gets an email from a representative of Take-Two. So, Eradicating Love, I wish you the best of luck. I think what you've done is impressive and good for the community. This is an old game, and like I said, getting it to work on Windows 7 was painful enough as it is. So I can only imagine the many headaches you had to endure to make this happen. If, or when, not even if, just when Take-Two contacts you, I recommend just backing off. I know you don't want to do that, but believe me, the files are out there. Somebody has them archived. So as far as people playing this on the Switch goes, they're gonna do that. And it's possible thanks to you. And of course, the other people involved. I would assume somebody else gave you a hand, right? I actually don't know. I should have looked into this, but if you did this all by yourself, Jesus Christ. I think it says a lot about Rockstar Games and how they handled porting older titles. I could actually be wrong about this, but I vaguely recall, and I could just be insane, I probably am, but I remember trying to get Manhunt 1 playable on Steam. I bought the game, I legally purchased the game, and it's in my Steam library, but getting it to work on Windows 7, or just like any computer, really, you have to like install some patch, and from what I've read, the Steam build of Manhunt is actually a cracked copy from a torrent site. Again, I could be misremembering this, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do know Rockstar has done that in the past. I think they did it with a Max Payne game. You know, like instead of getting a studio to port the game and make it playable without a CD or a key, they will occasionally just find a cracked torrent of it and then put that up on Steam instead. I don't know the legality of that, but it seems kind of questionable, at least from a compatibility standpoint. Like, Rockstar has the resources to do this properly, and yet they've not done so every time. And I talked a bit about this in my last video when I responded to Sean Fontino. It just seems odd to me that a multi-billion-dollar company would take such an easy route. My problem is not even the fact that it's lazy or cheap. It's just a bad idea if you want to have a game be playable on most modern-day computers. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a video on this, because why not? I've made many videos about Take-Two Interactive and their antics, I guess I'll call them, but I've never been there in the moment to call it before it happens. Again, Eradicating Love, I wish you the best. And to the rest of you watching, I'm actually gonna be doing a live stream in a few hours. I and my good, dear friend Jake, we're gonna be watching and responding to some drama. Some Rockstar Games related drama. So, you know, if you're into that, yeah, be there. We're gonna go live at this point in time, yeah? As you can tell, well, maybe you can't, maybe you're blind, it's 9:30 p.m. CET. If you don't know CET, just look it up on Google, type in 9:30 p.m. CET, and it should tell you what time it is for you locally. Oh, and by the way, I'm 24 now. Yeah, I'm getting old. If you want to send me some boomer memes on Twitter, you can do that. It's at SWEGTA. You could also, you know, donate when I go live. Believe it or not, I would actually prefer that over people making fun of my age. You do you, audience. You do you. Anyway, stay classy. Peace.